Alright, we live. Give me a second to set up here. Okay. And set up on here.
Champion, over here. I've got something to tell you. So, any advice for a first timer? Any part of the trail I should watch out for? Got something for you, champion.
We're going to the west.
Champion, I have something you'll want to hear.
Alright, let's do this. See. Got a rumor.
A tallneck's made its home in an abandoned village southwest of here. But I hear there's other, less amenable machines stalking the area. I'd avoid going anywhere near there if I was you.
Thanks for the heads up. If I can override that tallneck, I'll get a lot of data about the surrounding area.
Yeah, but I need something for that first. Oh wait, that's that tall neck. In this area of the tall neck. This is a different part of the area. How close am I to it? Not that far. But where is the Aether place? Because it's not over here in this area. This is further out, like when I want to go towards the other stuff. Like when I go towards Daemon, then I'll do that one, but I'm not heading there just yet. But we are continuing this mission.
How would you convince Dakota to send his challengers?
I wouldn't.
Come on.
To knock the respect of blade, and the strength of the fighter who wields it. No good is anyone who lacks that.
Well, lucky for us, we're both good fighters, but let's hope it won't come to that. So this whole valley is the Sky Clan's territory?
Yes. The clan has defended it for generations.
Against who?
The other Tenakth clans. Even the Karja, long ago. If you want a history lesson, talk to me.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Because I remember that they said something about... They added something new. Where is it? Mode. Where it isn't... Here it is. Pickup animations. So I don't have to wait for pickup animations. So that's to make it a little easier. So if I want to pick this up,
When we left the grove,
there we go. I don't have to, like, she won't bend over to pick it up, and I can pick stuff up faster now. Which is much better.
He succeeds.
So now I can do quick pickups now.
Rebels ahead. Hacking away at that machine. Gut them, or sneak around. I will follow.
Is that an owl? Oh, that's an owl. I want owl. I wonder what I want to do. They're kind of close together, so... I actually didn't want to do that.
Get back!
Hmm? Bye-bye.
Onward to the bulwark.
Oh, now we made that owl disappear. I wanted that owl. Airstrike request. Data corrupted. Column bearing southwest. Survivors on the Reno line. Horus in pursuit. Need the airstrike.
Those rebels were gathering machine parts, maybe to make more overrides. And Takote won't do anything?
Why would he, when he has the bulwark? I grew up behind the wall.
I want the foul.
I have a full sense of
I
safety.
wonder if I can get up there and get it. Can't see you. One little owl. There we go. Got me an owl. I think that's the only one I need too. But if I do see another one, I'll get one just in case.
More rebels in the clearing. Take the lead.
What's the word? My blade is sharp. My eye.
How many we got? Wonder how many I can actually stealth kill. Even though I have an armor on, so I can't really headshot them. That did not blow up. That did not blow up. So,
Hey! What?
blow that up.
Let's teach them respect! How is she doing that? At least die. Oh! Get her! Strike back!
Whoa, calm down.
It's over, cowards! Follow up.
Ooh, no ammo. Oh. Ooh, that baby really does shred. I don't think they hit her. Oop.
Stop her!
Now let's go.
First, I want my goodies. Thank you.
Hope this tastes as good as it looks.
I want to make sure I turned that on. It is pickup animations are off. Choose to play pickup animations only for pickups that do not have a hold prompt. What's that other one? That's a gauntlet. I haven't did a gauntlet yet. I don't want to gauntlet run quick time events hold. Okay. Okay. Alright. Unknown
Back at
what?
Stonecrest, you said the
Frost
rebels have
Claw.
been moving through here for days.
Where are we?
By the time Takote realizes he's outmatched, this entire valley might be overrun.
If not for the sake of the rest of the clan, I would welcome that day.
We're actually coming along to the bulwark.
Okay, well, maybe we can change his mind.
Here it is. The bulwark. Let me know when you are ready, and I will announce us.
So this right here is the bulwark?
We should not delay.
Yeah. The bulwark. Alright, well, let's get it then.
You there! A marshal requests an audience with your clan commander. I didn't know there were any marshals left. We defend the path to the mountain, where the wings of the Ten shall find us. All right, Marshal. I'll send the lift for you.
I can definitely see how people ain't getting through the bulwark. Talking to you.
When we meet with Takote, I'll do the talking.
We'll see how it goes.
Back again.
So this was home.
A long time ago. Come on.
The bulwark. Oh, you're a melee pit. Okay.
What's he doing with an outlander?
Such a terrible move.
Excuse me. Armor. Let's see what kind of shit you get. Oseram Arrow Breaker, Taru, Karja, Wander. Not bad, not bad.
I think I might head over to the hunting grounds later.
Well, this is a warm welcome.
An outlander and a maimed marshal. A spectacle.
Reminds me of where I grew up. I never decided which was worse. When they shunned me, or when they stopped and stared.
Right now, I prefer shunned.
Can you climb up that? Nope. Right, how do you get up there? Let me up there! There we go. I'll take that. Work. Another journal. Read that later. It's a lot of shit. What's it telling me to go back down here? Why is it telling me to go back down here? Could Tala go back down? What the fuck? No, why don't you go all the way back down?
I needed to practice. My blade's not as quick as I'd like.
Well,
Maybe I'll take
Oh, now you want to speed up.
We're here for Tekote. Let us in.
The Sky Clan's mighty son returns. Bless the Ten.
Your chief has demanded an immediate dispatch of all challengers to the Kulrut. We're here to make sure yours haven't gotten lost on their way to the Grove.
I see. Regala must have dealt our chief a mighty blow, if he's sending you two as messengers.
This one defeated Regala's champion, Grutta, at the embassy. She fought honorably.
I had the sense to bar our soldiers from that embassy. Just as I have the sense now to keep our challengers here. If they must fight, then they will fight here. Defending our walls. Our clan.
That wall won't protect you. Not from the machines Regala controls. They're already at your doorstep.
And what do you know of the battles that the Bulwark has withstood? The blood shed upon stone.
I know it wasn't meant to be used as a coward's shield.
You were a great warrior once. But that was then. You tell Hikaru, with all due respect, that we will keep our challengers here for as long as we are safe behind the Bulwark.
I
So that
told
one
you,
will.
Woods are useless with his kind. We're gonna have to kill him. It won't be easy with all his men about. Are you even listening?
For as long as we are safe behind the bulwark, he said. Wait here. I need to get a closer look at that wall.
What? Why?
Cause Aloy about to destroy that shit.
That wall might not be as strong as Dakota thinks it is. I need to get down to the base of it and check it out. You're a long way from home.
Hit harder, soldier. Not made a straw.
You, Outlander. Come and trade.
Oh, you got the weapons. Alright, let's see what weapons you get. Oh, wait. Fire hunter bow. Which hunter? I got a hunter bow. Let's see. Compare max level. I hired the Sun Touch. It was a little better. I'll just keep mine. And it has the Frostbite Warrior, which I think I already have that one. Oh no, I have the Acid Warrior now. I think I sold the Frostbite. Exacting Sharp. Ice Fire Blast. Ooh. I could buy this one because I don't have one of these. I don't have an Ice Blast League. Bellow Blast, Spike Thor, and definitely need a new Spike Thor. Hammer Burst, Bolt Hammer, got the Shock Bolt Blaster. This is the Iron Eater Shredder. Ooh, this got acid on it. I need parts, so expect to buy any of this good stuff.
You know where I am.
Yeah. You?
Beaten already, Outlander.
Do I need that? No, I don't even need
Just
that.
you wait.
Right? No, I need just stupid elevator. I probably needed to go back up to.
I need to get a little distance from the wall in order to scan it properly. Okay, time to scan the wall.
Because I feel like at least a big blast can blow it down. Like it causes a chain reaction. It does like mighty, but they're rocks. So big ass rocks at least, anyways. You gotta get closer to something there? She said to get back. Now wants her to get close.
Okay, time to scan the wall. Just what I thought. There's something metal in there. Oh, that rock is interfering with the scan. I need to get closer. But how? I might be able to climb up on the left side of the wall, near that waterfall. Where's this water coming from?
Frozen waterfall. The water is definitely coming from somewhere. Little cave right here.
The water's flowing into the wall. Towards a hollow, maybe. That's a naked way. Quietly. Now, better scan that tank again. Power core. I'll bet if I blew it up. But how? Well, can't do anything else here. Better go find Katalo.
Kulrut said you've been scurrying around the wall like a rat. What in the name of the ten have you been up to?
Chakotay said he wouldn't send his challengers as long as they're safe behind the bulwark, right?
Don't remind me.
So, we take it down.
Did you hit your head on the way down here?
I'm serious. There's something from the old world stuck in there, and it has a power cell. I could blow it up if I just penetrate the first layer of rock and metal.
Even if what you're saying is true, it would take a cannon to do that.
You're right. And you said the rebels were stripping them off machines back in the valley. Come on.
No. I'm not getting dragged further into this madness.
Hikaru ordered you to help me. You gonna defy him like that arrogant shit up there?
That was an unkind comparison.
I can feel this frost. Down to... The rebels might have made camp northeast of here.
And then what? The two of us go up against all of them?
I mean, what have you on?
Yeah?
You don't drag a cannon back over here?
Don't lack courage.
So, back there with Chakotay, it seemed like there's bad
What, you
blood
done with work or
between the
something?
two.
There is. If we can get through this plan of yours, perhaps I'll tell you.
I'll hold you to that.
Shit, what the hell are you about to do? What the hell are you about to do?
What do I usually do when I get off work?
Shit ass woman. Don't lay by me. Every
Why?
time you can lay by me.
That's what I always do.
You're not allowed.
Why?
'Cause I said so.
That's stupid. I'm not gonna listen to you.
Well, you need to.
I'm gonna do what I want. I'm an independent
Touch my
woman.
pillows. Sure, anything else over you? You like to get in my way. Don't go to sleep snoring.
Why are you being so picky?
What?
We're getting
Why are you
close
so
to where we
picky?
saw the rebels before.
Tell you not to go to sleep snoring.
Yeah.
Stonecrest.
Well, it looks like the rebels just got a lot more firepower.
Ready?
Ooh, tremor test. Ah, shit. Well, that's it. You know, asshole.
You wanted your cannon, and that thing has it.
Word.
Easy to take down, especially with this.
I'll handle the big guy. You focus on the others.
Is this charging?
I'll follow you in.
Maybe I should see
What?
if there's anything I can use to take
You
that
gotta
thing
start doing
down.
shit.
My focus can help.
Load up, squad. Soon we march. The Sky Clan will fall.
Damn, son. Well, let's fight my first tremor test. This is, that'd be fun. Alright, well, let me scan all this shit about it. Let's see. Weak against ice. Let's see. Take out his tusks. Amplifying sac. Salvo cannon. Oh. I'll take that part. Ammo drum. Oh, it has a plasma cannon too. Look at this plasma cannon. Let's get a heat sink. Also detachable. So I'm gonna do a chain reaction for that sparker. And I gotta need some. Okay, so I need shock and
There's a
ice.
shock arrow in that canister.
Yep. Is it tagged? Yeah, it's tagged. And I do got shock arrows. I don't have any more ice arrows though. And how many people we got? I'm about to have a whole lot of salt. Take out as many people as possible before I go in. See, you got someone down here. I don't even get over there. Ooh, we got a weapon to start off with.
That could be useful.
Yeah, start off with that cannon. If I kill the people, I can stop them from at least getting on top of it as a grapple points. But I kind of want them to get on top of it so I can fight the whole last trimmer test. I want to take out this person before... Take out this person before I get that cannon. Do an all-out battle. Ooh, there's somebody up there. Rebel sharpshooter, right? Come on over. I want to take out the sharpshooter too. Nice. I can even get up there. I'm seeing it. Ugh. Oh, they got little canisters right here and shit. I wonder if I shoot this canister, will it blow up the whole thing? I'm gonna get up there. If I just grapple up there, she gonna see me. Fuck it.
Here they come!
Fight with honor!
Ugh, fell off.
What they have in courage, they lack in brains.
The Shepherd test is active. Let me get this. Ooh. Gotta take that off. I don't need you shooting at me. Alright. Good turn. Ooh. That's all mine. Can't make no more of those. But I can tell you what to eat. What's a Tim Chef's frat? It was a Pikachu. Let's get one of these babies. Oh, don't load. No, it's not what I want to do. Chip this. I want to get in for it. Away from the tree.
Can you breathe?
Thank you for that back. There we go. Yeah. Perfect. There. Shit out of here. Oh, that didn't really come to me like I wanted it to. Alright, just me and you, Tremor Test. There we go. Do it just like that. There we go. Oh, whoa. I'm down. Bye-bye.
Stop there, Outlander!
Come get some.
They're exposed. Ow!
Supposed to want some.
Got them all. So, about that cannon.
A whole ass Tremor Test. Take that salvo cannon. What do they have up here? Oh, they had a billow. Oh, that's why the sack was just there. It was a frost billow back close right there. I could have shot those tanks, I guess, made them explode. But looks like I didn't need it. There's some other things in here, too. And the whole Tremor Test. And that Tremor Test, Crystal Braden, it's some weaves, and some other shit.
I'm not looking forward to hauling this all the way to the bulwark.
Here. I may be maimed, but I've still got a strong back. After you.
Get the whole Tremor Test. Where's its front? Right here? Yeah. Tremor Test, damn. Whoa, you're in the way.
Hey, you fought well back there.
I did not think we'd survive. But killing the rebels and the machine, at was good to take the fight to them for once. You really think this thing will do the job?
I'll know soon enough.
Oh no, I can sit there and watch without no sound. What? Now you don't watch a game without no sound.
Catching snowflakes on my lashes.
But you don't know what's going on in the game. But yeah, you know what's going on. Oh, here we go.
Here it is. But you don't just need a cannon. You need a miracle.
Coming right up.
Well, go on.
Okay. Gotta blast away some rocks, so I can expose the power cell. It's working!
Nothing's exploding. This isn't gonna work.
Well, isn't this impressive? 2 children playing siege. I hope they haven't hurt the bulwark's feelings. Come now, stop embarrassing yourselves. And leave this poor mountain alone.
This is your last chance, Chakotay. You can still answer Hikaru's call.
This is your last chance. You have it backwards. Leave this place, Savage, now. And take this cripple with you. Done?
Can't hide behind the wall anymore, Chakotay. Now you have to join Hikaru.
Never. Never. We will rebuild it. Immediately.
You are not safe. The bulwark couldn't protect you from a single cannon, let alone an army of machines. The only pathway to safety is to unite against Regalo with your chief. You decreed that no challengers would be sent, while the clan remained safe behind the bulwark. So send them now. Unless your word means nothing.
Send them.
I didn't hear you.
Send the challengers.
I look forward to seeing the Sky Clan's colors in the arena.
He bad.
Nicely done, Marshal. What's gonna happen to this place?
They'll have to live without their wall. But that's better than living apart from the tribe, as pawns in Tekote's foolish schemes. If you want to check up on them, talk to Jera, the chaplain of the clan. If anyone needs help up there, she'll know.
Yeah, maybe I will.
I'll take my leave then. I need to report to Hikaru.
I'll see you at the Kulrut.
Good. We may need another miracle there as well.
to explore more, to find the parts I need. Maybe I should go up there, see if everyone's alright. And find this chaplain, Gaia. Might
I'll do
also be
that.
a good idea to resupply before I head back out.
Because there's going to be side missions. I will go to... I'll come back here later. First, we're dealing with this. Which actually means I'm going to have to fast travel all the way back to Memorial Grove. This stuff I can get later. Well, the quest should be there still. I think this time instead of running all the way there, I'm going to fast travel because this one was a long way. I might be able to jump all the way down. I don't know. Let me see. There wasn't no drop though, so I don't know if I can like. There's a drop where I can glide down. If I can do that. I think it was like a steady decline down. But yeah, might just have to fast travel. Yeah, I'm not the best travel. Yeah, fast travel. Because I'm running all the way down there.
She's with us. Let her pass. Outlander, Chief Akaro and Marshal Katalo await you within.
The Kulrut should be starting soon. Once it's done, I'll be able to access the chamber below Hikaro's throne. And Aether.
I need some machine myself for this.
Outlander, the Chief awaits you in the arena, past the throne.
Ooh, there's an arena out here. Some throne. De La Hoya exhibit. I was one of the colonels that died during the machine war. Any more? It's the Faraday exhibit. I think I already got that one. I guess I'll have this on the wall, I think. Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's the Faraday exhibit one. Okay. What else we get?
This must lead to the arena.
Outdoor exhibits. Paul gets in the museum, he's going to wear light, protective clothing, and visiting outdoor exhibits, dust goggles. Yeah, okay. Museum shit.
It's another part of the ruins. Turned into a fighting ring.
Ooh, Tanakh Marshall. It's a new outfit.
This could be useful.
Let's see what it looks like. Oh, we got a purple outfit. Bad. I want to compare. Let's see, how do I compare? Should be able to compare, but I don't see. Skill details. I can't compare. I'll have to compare later somehow so I can look at the details of this. Usually you can compare clothes. It's down there. Supply caches and shit down there.
Are we all set at the watchtower?
Yes. Scorpion Squad secured the weapon.
Good day.
Good.
There's a whole ass arena down there. Alright, well, let's do this.
Aloy. It seems you've had to move mountains to bring the Sky Clan to heel. Literally.
Kotallo helped.
Yes. Tekote reprimanded for all the clan to see. You both served well. But now the Kulrut is at hand. Some have come to compete, others to bear witness. They know Regala will come for me.
I'll do whatever it takes to hold up my end, as long as you remember yours. So what's the plan?
Kotallo.
There are only two viable ways to attack the arena. Through the throne room you just passed, and by the trail on the north end. We've set up barricades at both. But if Regala means to assault the Kulrut with machines, she will have to attack by the trail.
You will join our defenders there. Hold the line, and I'll have my marshals. You will be free of my service and receive your reward. Make whatever preparations you must. Once the Kulrut begins, you must see it through.
Okay.
The grove, the arena, it's all part of the same ancient structure?
Yes. Here the land remembers the sacrifice of the Ten. Their deeds commemorated for eternity.
Sacrifice?
The visions tell us that on the ground below, they gave their lives in a fight against machines. We honored them by holding the Kulrut where they fell.
I know where I'll be. What about you two?
I will be here with the chief, where I belong. Should the fight reach us, we will take the blood owed for our fallen.
If it comes to that, the defenses will hold.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Let's get this over with.
Good. You'll find Dekka at the north barricade with the rest of our defenders. Strike true as the Ten. I'll see you when this is done.
Aren't you supposed to be on guard duty?
Be guided by the Ten.
This Kulrut will
You're
honor
watching
title marshal.
history, Outlander.
With courage, not mere. The spirit of the Tanakh is found in the Kulrut.
Regala will come for the chief. Only question.
Not bad, I guess. Could be an awesome sports arena with the walls and crater and everything. Which I always see a game here, 10-10. But bring in a hot dog stand. So this is old world stuff.
Question is when.
I thought I was pointing to somebody over here, but I guess not. See if I got any upgrades I need to do. Can upgrade this, but I don't know if I want to wear it yet. If we get weapons, I can upgrade. Just the rope caster. Oh, I can do the boat cap. I don't want to upgrade those yet, though.
If they can't face these machines,
I looked at this, though.
I could be a marshal.
just got other things to do first.
I'll see you in training. It's safe.
We won't let Regala take the grove. Room.
Mr. Cote,
Lady, right.
What an honor.
Mr. Cote fixed his ego before coming here.
Easterner.
Didn't think the Sky Commander himself would be joining us today.
If there's a chance my challengers will be facing Regala, it is only right their commander join in their fate.
Or maybe you need to save face after what happened at the Bulwark.
Careful now. Sometimes sharp wits bring out sharp spears.
I'd save my spear for Regala's troops, if I were you.
See, I don't see nothing else in here I need to collect.
My strength is yours.
Hikaru's defenders should be at the end of this trench.
I think I should have enough shit. Still can need some muscle for that.
And look, we are
But I do have some. Yep, I'm here. I could set traps on my own, you know? I gotta change some stuff though.
Focus on the machines. Take them down. And Regala's forces become no different from our own.
Yes, Chaplain.
Watch each other's backs. Dismissed. Our soldiers are ready. They will defend the Kulrut from below. But from above...
Not bad.
Yeah, she is.
Where did you get it?
One of our squads ripped it off a fallen machine. The honor is yours. Regala may have her tricks, but you will show her our teeth.
Some firearms, some claw curtains.
The Kulrut is upon us! Our struggle demands new blood! New leaders! Release the quarry! Challengers, approach! All who take down a machine shall be named martial. Remember the 10. Strike from the air as they did, and seize your glory.
Here they come.
Hold them back! Defend the Kulrut! Keep firing, Aloy!
Oh yeah? Who next?
Stand firm.
Looks like I run faster with this.
There can't be all of them.
There.
What they bringing now? Some. I guess that fucking bird thing.
Hold the defenses! Go!
Wait, I want to pick up one of those goodies. I'm wondering what the fuck that is. Oh shit, I'm not one of those again. Rock breaker. Yeah, damn rock breaker in this bitch. And there goes Gaia. It's smart to go in the ground. Oh, it's nighttime. Regala. What the hell is it down? Ah, another slither town.
Get to the weapon! If I can draw that thing close, open fire! Hey! That's right, over here, you big worm! This thing down.
Alright, here we go.
Fire a few shots from that ballista.
Ugh. That's the only thing I hate about this gun, is I can't dodge that good with that gun. Ooh, motherfucker. I gotta take out the tail.
Let's bring this thing down!
Get the tail out. Woohoo!
Lining up the shot! Taking the shot!
Right. You gonna come down or what? Oh, can I come down? Where's your ass down? Told you to get your ass down. Now let's put the thing down.
Finally. I hate those things. Regala went after Hikaru and Katalo. I gotta get to them.
Oh, I get to go all the way back and get my other goods, man. There's like a whole bunch of shit back there.
Champion, get to the chief! Go! To the chief! In the throne room.
Fuckers. I'm coming.
They need cover!
Oh, there, they got this. None of you need help. But they got it. Up and over.
This isn't finished! I'll be back with everything I have! And all who stand with Hikaru will be run red.
At attention. You fought well. Proved yourself against enemies both metal and flesh. I name you all Marshal. Your first order is to secure the arena from any remaining rebels. Go. I failed. I should have finished Regala. But now she'll be back with more machines. Stronger than ever.
I'll do what I can to help.
No, you've done enough. Far more than our bargain called for. When we first met, you spoke of your true mission on which all depends. I wasn't certain if I believed you then. But I believe in you now. So leave me. And get to your task.
What will you do?
Tend to the wounds. What you need is there. Take it. Your deeds today will be remembered like those of the 10.
Go.
This is it. Aether's below.
Oh, it's pretty far down. I don't think I'm gonna jump.
What was this place?
Yeah, probably would have been better if I didn't jump.
that console.
Shit, I want to look at all this other shit. I've got computers and everything in here, so it's definitely something. In here. That's another one. I wonder what happens. I just want to see if. I mean, it shows, so I don't show up when I post. I just wanted to see if these show up when I post, but it doesn't. So I'm gonna do the focus. WTF, Perkins? Ever partitioned the cluster without telling me again? We had power surges all over the place, including one in the main building in 31, right when Director Cardori was heading out for the night. The Gold Mountain hollowed it up from total darkness right as she walked by, and it scared the living shitballs out of her. She was pissed. Dude, what are you trying to do? Get us all data corrupted. Looks like it's the only thing that's down here. So whatever this is.
Come on, Aether. Time to go home. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Aether subordinate function to original code.
Got it. Now to get this back to Gaia.
Alright. Just getting him was a little easy. I mean, apart from having to doing all that shit you had to do. Where was X? Where was Entrance? There's something going on up there. Some shit's going on up here.
Aloy, here. Let's talk.
I hear you. Oh, there you are. Ah. The lighthouse.
Please, Aloy. Come here. The visions throughout the grove are different now. And this one, it just appeared. Is this your doing?
Visions have changed.
That's the one that inspired Chief Hakaro.
More testimony of the old ones.
Hear now the words that reunited a people. Following the tragic events of the war, Anne Faraday, the chief architect of the reconciliation effort, addressed a nation in need of hope.
If we look into the future, the lens of the recent past, our fears loom. Wars waged against machines, scarcity of food and water, storms that drive us from our homes. But true courage means facing those fears with conviction instead of cynicism. Leading the peacekeeping effort with these brave men and women, these marshals of the new Southwest, has strengthened my conviction that when we are united, we can overcome any threat. Join me. Join us in that conviction as we strive for a nation and a world without want or war.
Reporting for duty, Commander. I'm coming with you.
But Hikaru needs you.
Because of you, he has new marshals. And a rallying cry the clans cannot ignore. So I will stand with you on your mission. Give whatever is left of my life. It is what I choose.
How can I say no to that? Zoe, there's someone who wants to join us. I need you to meet him in the foothills and guide him the rest of the way.
Will do, Aloy.
Go to the mountains, west of Plainsong. A friend of mine will meet you on the ascent. I'll join you when I can.
A friend of yours? Should be interesting.
Now I think the other things are fixed too.
Alright. I need to get Aether back to Gaia. Seems like capturing it did something to the other holograms too.
Yep, so I should be able to read it on it.
There will be blood spilled today, no doubt.
Up and there's side missions here. They look kinda, maybe they'll look fixed. So yeah.
Deep within the rainforest. Whether at home or abroad, JTF-10 protected assets critical to the insurrection. Deep in the jungle, concealed by mud and darkness, they laid their traps for their enemies.
The Columbia drop.
Leave him alone.
I think.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What will you do with the recordings?
Well, I'll have to speak to my superiors and see if we can make space for them. They aren't from the 10, but the voices of all warriors must be heard and remembered.
Did the Delvers say anything about where to find the recordings?
Only that she found them in ancient flying machines, and that they were sending out some sort of signal.
There is a locator signal from the recording. I can detect it with my relic. It should help me find any more voices that are out there.
Okay, and then I don't have any to trade in.
I hope you find what you want from these recordings.
Yeah, look at the rest of these. See, this is the entrance. Go out this way.
Today we will bear witness.
You'll need courage for the battle to come.
If that's the exit, let's go around this way. One of these other ones. And I can actually see them.
JTF-10 claimed home field advantage in the desert. JTF-10 seized key assets all across the desert. Where others feared the Mojave's raging sandstorms, JTF soldiers used them for cover, crippling enemy supply lines.
The Nevada ambush.
Observe the grid of JTF-10 in the mountainous regions of the hot zone. Trained to outlast, conditioned for any
Your blade
climate.
be bright.
JTF-10 were elite defenders in even the most remote mountain landscapes.
Go no. Got rid of this one. Yeah, I have that one. Okay. Make sure I got these.
A sharp blade to your enemies.
Aloy. A word, if you will?
In a minute.
Out in the field or relaxing at base, Joint Task Force 10 acted as one. Led by Colonel Edward de la Hoya, their bodies and weapons were always honed for battle.
Aloy.
Meals, ink,
Do you have a moment?
bruises, These daredevils of the sky shared it all.
Lucky shot broke off the cannon. I picked it up right as the machine lunged at me. Never felt so alive.
Sounds like a Mark Willard.
That's the only one? That's the only ones? Yeah. Okay.
My strength is yours.
Then I should be able to fast travel back to you. I don't think I got this one when I came in. Yeah.
Always be vigilant.
Get to turn in Aether. Oh, messed up. Turn all the way back to base. Turn in Aether. I'll go to this one. Because I don't know what side it'll put me on. It should put me on this side. I'll fast travel to this one. I can climb up.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
You shouldn't miss this chance.
You got more rumors for me? Oh, let me talk to you. Oh.
A caravan of Asura make camp in the still sands south of here. We've tolerated them so far. But their leader's a greedy profiteer. He steps out of line, I'll gladly send the whole camp packing.
That's fair enough.
Breaking a side quest. Breaking
The Asura were taking quite a risk being out here. Maybe I should talk to them. Find out what they're doing.
Alright, let's conclude this mission. Go checking that Aether. Back in base. Oh, like them brick shit. Okay. Like they've been busy.
Like this? Oh,
You're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
and my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Well, the world only goes on if you can do your thing. We learn fast enough, we help make that happen. You want all the backup you can get, right?
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Kotallo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Okay.
Taught you the song if I didn't like the way you sing it.
So you like hearing me butcher?
Dialogue with being so update you. Bring us to the store and new dialogues indicate about it. Okay. I might want to talk to everybody before I turn that stuff in.
Hey,
Hey.
a nice place.
Well, it's Not like I built it or anything.
Right. Well, I can see why you had your doubts about bringing us along. It is a lot to take in. But, don't worry. There's nothing I can't handle.
Right. I see Varl gave you a focus.
Well, it doesn't look as fashionable on me, but by the Forge, the things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know, the old world ending and such. I'm still trying to wrap my head around most of it, but I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And now I do, sort of. It makes me feel like I could be useful, you know?
It takes some time, but yeah. How are you settling in?
Varl's been helping me get the lay of the land, when he's not getting all tongue-tied. I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help the savior of Meridian.
So, you've met our new Tanakh friend.
He's, quiet. I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty maniacs.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you trust him, so do I.
Want the painting stuff?
So, Talana came by the base?
Yeah, more like rushed through. I was hoping she'd stay for a drink at least. Only Carja I've ever met who's any fun. But it seemed like she had more pressing matters to attend to.
I guess you know what we're up against by now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first told me those bastards come from the stars, I thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal berries. Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible things. Thanks to you. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah, you and me both.
Right.
I better go.
Right. Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
And touch these two.
Wow, this place is starting to come alive.
Yeah, and Gaia placed all the data she got from your focus into that archive room. With the focuses you gave us, we'll be able to access it at our own pace. You know, learn and train. And if you need us, we'll be there to fight at your side.
Got it. Thanks, Varl. How's, training with Cell?
You know we really are training. Mostly. Look, she reads glyphs faster than I can already. I'd be a fool to refuse her help.
Of course. You guys reading something over there?
We just finished going through all the logs you collected back in Nora territory, and All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine that my ancestors were trapped inside, without the knowledge from Apollo to guide them.
Thanks to Ted Faro.
Yeah. I wonder how it must have felt when they were finally free. The world must have seemed so beautiful.
Not to mention terrifying. They weren't much more than kids.
And they became an entire tribe.
I'm guessing you've spoken with Kotallo?
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed at the embassy. Told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine like he did. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised for fulfilling their duty. For a second I thought I was talking to my mother. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in common.
I'm guessing Talana didn't stay for long?
You got that right. Makes you wonder what this Amadis guy did to grab her attention.
Whatever it was, she didn't tell me.
Must be quite a story.
I guess she'll tell us when she's ready. How's everyone handling their focus?
And we all have our difficult moments. Erend definitely curses the most. But I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness prevails.
How's everyone doing?
Just taking it all in. No one snapped their bowstrings yet.
Looks like I was wrong about the Zeniths. Their ship didn't explode on its way to Sirius like everyone thought.
And we saw how they lied about creating a better future at their launch facility. Guess they lied about what happened to their ship, too. But still, the tribe settling amongst the stars.
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl. That one zenith almost killed me.
That didn't stop you from resurrecting Gaia. Won't stop us from using Hephaestus against them.
Let's hope that's enough.
Alright.
Think you can hold the fort while I'm gone?
If Aaron stops listening to the same music over and over again, maybe. We'll be fine.
And talk to Zoe. I don't think I can run this way. They are hooking this place up, slowly but surely.
Varl looks happy about his training partner.
Learning is best done together.
I see you've settled in.
Gaia did say this place was built for us, so we could regain control of our lands with her terraforming system. Nurture them like the land gods do Plainsong's fields. It does strike me as odd that a place of life should have so much metal.
You've spoken with Kotallo?
A few words. Tenakth don't have much use for us outsiders. You must have made quite the impression for him to offer his fealty.
You've been getting to know Erend, I assume?
Of course. Any friend of Varl's is a friend of mine. In this case, a very loud friend.
And I think I got everything else. I think that's grayed out. No, it's grayed out because I talked to her before. Yeah,
right.
it's grayed out.
I should probably go.
I shall return to our training then.
Alright, and what is this?
Aloy, we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Don't mind if I do. Nice. And then let's see. Like a Talo in here.
That is. Aloy.
It's good to see you. I'm guessing you've got a lot of questions?
I've been told of our enemy and their intentions. Your friends showed me to the vision you keep in this place, Gaia, and gave me this focus. I don't pretend to fully understand everything, but all I really need to know is where to train and when to fight.
Welcome to the team, then. What are you looking at over there?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines? That answer to Gaia?
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light, from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat. Never occurred to him that I had no interest in rising above my station.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Kulrut?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Tekote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself. Even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Kulrut. Dekka, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
What did Chief Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
Alright. Let's do
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
I should go. Feel free to check in on Hikaru and your people. Door's always open here.
I will. May the Ten walk with you.
Alright, fine. Time to get these Aether to Gaia. And actually, I don't think I have anything to turn in here. I'm pretty sure. No, nope. Alright, so we can go and turn this other shit in. Looks like now, they did add some new stuff. So now I got a whole new room.
Looks like someone's made this space their own.
I see you found Varl and Zoe's room, Aloy. I believe they wanted private accommodations.
Private accommodations.
So the old ones painted their
So where is that? Oh, so the bench is right here. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Right.
That beats me.
Let me hook this place up. Alright, let's turn this in.
Welcome back, Aloy. When you're ready, please merge Aether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important matter with you.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, It took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates.
SOS.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine.
Or it could be a trap.
It is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Aletheia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Aletheia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection. Or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Aletheia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Aletheia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there,
or it's a trap.
or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Aletheia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Okay.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
But it is definitely somebody.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance.
And at the top is like a latitude longitude thing.
Only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Alright. I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Aletheia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
Alright. And that's that. Distress signal. So I got the latitude, longitude, and 237, and it says beware. I'm thinking of 237 might be some sign at the coordinates, like you said, to know where to go, then to beware about that. Be careful where you are. Oh, you got more stuff to say, Gaia?
That was sneaky of you, patching in Varl and Erend to our conversation.
I am pleased you accepted their help. Is there something you wish to discuss before you depart?
Let's see. Aether.
You mentioned that the superstorms have subsided. Is that Aether at work?
Yes. Thanks to Aether's capabilities, weather patterns in the local region should mostly stabilize for the time being.
Well, that's a relief. Be nice not to have to fight my way through a storm anymore.
I will continue to stabilize the atmosphere for as long as I can.
I think I talked So I think I did the other ones. They look grayed out, so I don't think.
So, Poseidon, what do we know about it?
Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Once it is restored to me, I may be able to improve conditions in the regional watershed.
I'm thinking going after Poseidon will give me my stuff for my little breathing thing for underwater.
It may have
Like I want to do that as
measures
soon as
to
possible.
protect
That's
itself.
how I get my underwater thingy. And plus, Poseidon's gonna be in Vegas, so I want to definitely check that out. Poseidon in Vegas.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings.
So her thing would be
Apollo
important for
was
people.
with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements.
And Terra destroyed.
All archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Perhaps you will be able to procure Eleuthia at the SOS coordinates. Artemis and Apollo, however, remain unaccounted for.
I wonder where they are. I wonder if the people already got them. It's probably what it is. And I think those are grayed out. Like, these are more gray than these. So I'm looking.
What can you tell me about Demeter?
Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life.
So once I bring it back, all the blight out there will start to get better.
While permanent restoration requires the abilities of Hephaestus, I may be able to improve conditions in the region for a while. However, a word of warning. Like Aether and Poseidon, Demeter's response to my query was highly irregular. Alone and frightened, it may have taken measures to assure its security.
Okay, I'll keep my guard up.
Alright. I think it needs to talk about Aether again, looks like.
Why did Aether take up residence in an ancient war museum?
Yep, there you go.
As with the other subordinate functions, Aether needed to install itself on a processor with adequate storage and power. One in the museum appears to have been sufficient, given that the holographic displays were still active.
So Aether was assured it could stay for as long as it needed to.
Correct. Though it is curious that it chose a place surrounded with the ancient ruins of aircraft.
Maybe it also felt at home there. How's Kotallo doing?
I detect that the loss of his arm still deeply pains him, though he has not voiced his thoughts. I may be able to assist in his recovery, should he be interested.
Really? I'm sure he will be. How are things around here?
Zoe has been studying the morphology of her land gods, in an effort to understand their sickness. Without the abilities of Hephaestus, I am unfortunately unable to correct their programming. However, Zoe and I are hopeful we will find an alternative way to heal them.
Well, keep at it.
Varl
and Zoe seem to like spending time together.
Indeed. While studying Old World data, Zoe discovered references to a dietary lifestyle known as vegetarianism. She appreciated the similarities with Utaru practices and encouraged Varl to try out this lifestyle.
And how did that go?
I believe they have agreed to disagree.
How's Erend handling things?
He is becoming increasingly accustomed to use of the focus. after an initial incident.
What did he do?
He unfortunately crushed his first focus as he attempted to affix it to his temple. Amongst a number of Oseram curses, I believe he also blamed the focus for being dainty. He has given repeated assurances that it will not happen again.
Well, good thing we have a lot of extras, I guess.
Alright. And this one. Alright.
So this facility, the Regional Control Center, it was meant to oversee the terraforming system?
For the local region, yes. Had humans received their education from the Apollo database, they would have then been guided here to assume operation. As that never happened, this place remained vacant.
Until Minerva decided to settle here. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality, should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout. So the Hades Proving Lab, where I found the Gaia kernel. It used to be a Pharaoh research facility?
Yes. Prior to appropriation by Zero Dawn, the facility was used to engineer and test advanced computer viruses. It appears to have been one of many research initiatives by Pharaoh Automated Solutions.
I guess it wasn't enough to build automated killing machines. He wanted viruses to infect them with too. So, a while back, before the battle at Meridian, I went into Banuk territory. I discovered another AI there, one not related to Zero Dawn. Cyan. It was created to oversee operations for a volcanic stabilization project, and it spent the last 1,000 years in isolation. I'm guessing you didn't know about it?
No. From the data on your focus, it seems that Cyan was cut off from the outside world, an effort by its creators to protect it from the Pharaoh plague.
Any chance it could help us now?
I have already attempted contact, with no success. Given its previous experience with accepting an outside network request, I imagine it is unwilling to do so again.
Right. Because last time Hephaestus enslaved it. Well, that's too bad. I think the two of you would have had a lot to talk about. The processor Aether was installed on was part of an ancient war museum. A memorial to something called the Hot Zone Crisis. Do you know anything about it?
My knowledge of historical events was unfortunately lost with the Apollo database. However, climate data indicates a peak in regional temperatures in the 2030s. Such conditions would see extreme, prolonged droughts, an increase in dust storms, and a loss of habitable landmass.
But they wouldn't have built a museum in the middle of a wasteland. So I guess things got better eventually.
Yes. Data suggests that temperatures returned to average levels in the clawback era of the 2040s.
There was an ancient tank embedded in the bulwark, buried under a bunch of boulders. Any idea how it got there?
During the Pharaoh plague, the US military resumed the use of human combatants, as automated machinery was unreliable. It is possible the vehicle was part of a pre-automated war fleet.
So they fought against the Pharaoh machines in the valley, until the mountain was blasted apart and buried them. So, Project Zero Dawn. The greatest minds in the world. all working to build the terraforming system while the feral plague devoured the planet. What was it like?
Personnel worked in rotations, at all hours of the day. Resources and technology were secured from across the world. Within a month of the project's conception, I was launched and began my education. Elizabeth encouraged me to spend time with the rest of the Zero Dawn staff. She said it was important to experience many personalities and perspectives to aid in my emotional development.
What were they like?
Scared, hopeful, determined. They were hurtling toward technological achievements on a scale never before attempted. I owe everything to their dedication.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend?
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. The only one who could. Thanks, Gaia. I guess I should get going.
As you say. Be well, Aloy.
A new quest, Cradle of Echoes. Oh, that's the file thing. Why are these on hold? On hold until Cradle of Echoes has been completed. So I have to do this before I can get on to the next stuff. But I can do these side quests. I mean, nope. Can't do anything until... Okay, so the next thing later will be the Cradle of Echoes thing, and then move on to whatever. Okay.
I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Another room, right? What room is that? Is it this one? No. Oh.
Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them.
So she got her own little space.
I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. Elizabeth put all of her faith in Gaia. And Gaia put all of her faith in me. If I can do it all, recover the subfunctions, defeat For Zenith, heal the world, I'd like to think Elizabeth would be proud. My old spear. Rust helped me make it. When I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. Wish he was here. This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home. When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. Vashav was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance.
Ended it for good, right? Gaia doesn't need it?
I think we're all better off without it.
There she is.
You ready to head out?
There's something I need to check on first.
Okay. Let us know when you're ready.
Huh. The door's unlocked now. Looks like Arendt and Katalo moved their stuff in. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad. There's data here. Another room. What for?
Switch to a private log? Okay, so... Switch to a private log? Okay, so... Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
I think I'm actually need to head out so I can be able to save.
What do you say? Should we get going?
Yes, let's get going.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good. This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
There's some shit going down.
What the hell?
Well, that takes the keg.
Definitely was one of those space fuckers.
Burrow, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith. Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
And they got a campfire.
Almost didn't make it.
They were able to take her
Snow
out.
was gonna pile up. Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
And
What?
Hello, Verbena. What do you have for me?
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
Stuff for the stash.
It's kind of chilly.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Not rebels, Asaram, Zenith, freaky machine. Invisible.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else. Weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off. Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl. That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain.
Alright, I guess we're going into the cave. That's what we can save.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. If any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Alright, we're going in.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the Proving Lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
I'm gonna see if I can jump over there. I don't like nothing's over there anyways. No. Okay.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console. I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed. This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthea's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset?
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up. All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so. This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure. A control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
$236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
I don't remember what that was again. Which one was it? Would be a death in it? No.
136 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd...
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Spit. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsineth. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least I don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone. Here it comes! Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? Hit the mark! I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots. That thing's quick. There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron. Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out. That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
And the second you need me, I'm there.
Shields down. It's on the move.
I got your back, Aloy. Here when you want. Now this is why I can't. Hold on. Don't get that stuff. Let's take them out!
Oh! There, she's vulnerable.
Look at that thing fizzing out.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all. no. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Is your focus acting up again?
It's fine.
I can take a look if you want.
Nah. Usually works if I just flick it a few times with my thumb.
Erend? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
There's two of you now! Well, at least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying. Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. That reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed, I promise.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe. You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru o Hephaestus are a whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again. Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Aether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those Stormbirds in line. I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps. Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface. All so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths? How did you know? Optimal strategy, so? Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus. What? You don't have Hephaestus already? Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location, of course not! You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location. What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die. Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help? I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Pizza?
Apparently it tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
It makes sense that it'll be silent.
He's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right. Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Sylens' weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Alright, now I can save. What's going on in here? Probably watching TV? Oh,
it's a little loud, Aaron.
I know. It makes you want to punch something. More like someone. You're the one that helped me find it. People make mistakes.
I don't want to get up there. This way improvement.
Door won't open. Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access yet.
How do I should make a save inside the damn base. That'd be nice. I gotta figure out how the hell to get out there in this way.
Turning into an icicle out here.
Okay. And that'll do it for the stream. Continue it tomorrow.